Hello class, this is Luis Camacho Jr. with ASD Term 1310, and we're going to start off by going through the objective and outcomes with the iOS simulator. I'm going to walk you through the entire application and how it works. So first we'll go and start by creating a database. So just put in some dummy data that we can recognize easily. And I'm just going to show you that the validation is working. Get an alert with the actual project listed in there, and we'll go ahead and it'll take you right into all the documents which were all dynamically created, the links. So all these links are dynamically created and they go to an individual page, and the filter works. So this was the item that we were just working with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to edit it. And what I did was the edit and delete buttons, I attached to them when this document is created. Attached to these two are the actual ID and the revision number, so it'll populate it right into the form page. So here's the form page. We'll change it to idea and we'll add some numbers, and we'll go ahead and we'll post to Twitter. So we'll go ahead and update that data, and here it is. It took me back here. And something unique also which I did was I added a data counter so we can check here what was actually in the database to make sure there was no duplication occurring, and it's only updating the actual form that I submitted initially. So we'll go back to the form and we'll test the delete function. Right now we're at 39 documents, so you delete it, takes you right back. Dog is gone. Database is down to 38. And we'll just go ahead and test another deletion here. And that's working. Data counter, 37. We have add data here. We also have add new here, which takes you into this page also for saving the data. Added a reset button to reset the form. Okay, there it is, clear. And I also added the data counter here also. So now we'll go ahead and we went through all the steps of retrieving the current entry, saving a new version, and removing database entry, and we'll try it out now on the Android simulator or emulator. And these are both, of course, hosted on the Cloudant service. I had an incredible time working with CouchDb this week because, interesting enough, my internet actually did go down, and it was great to work with a database that you can basically create everything offline and work with your database, and when you're ready for deployment you can just leave to any location where you have internet and then send it up to the web hosting service. So again, we'll go ahead and we'll start off with the Android emulator, and we'll go ahead and enter in some data here. And as we can see, the emulator is a little bit slow, but it can also be from all the applications I have running in the background right now on on the MacBook. Oh, there we see a glitch where it's not pulling up the actual calendar here. So I'll try to submit the information. Hopefully it takes it, or I properly put it in. Okay, it saved the data. It's going to populate the dynamic page. And we're going to go ahead and we'll immediately edit it. A few of the things that helped me from previous courses was definitely all the console logging again, and just one course builds upon another to get us to where we're at now. So I would say every single course has been definitely a help, and also all the research that I was doing myself. It's definitely a great month. I had a great experience with this. I was able to get all my buttons working. A couple of my challenges right here, looking at this, the drop down menu, actually getting it to populate back in the edit function, and getting this to work where it was actually shifting the checked radio button. Those were a couple of the challenges I encountered this week, and it was actually a great experience working it through and working the logic through, console logging everything, coming up with all the changes, and finding out some new attributes to work with, because I never worked with the .prop, which is property, and it has actually, jQuery Mobile has an actual. So here's my changes that actually came in, but jQuery Mobile actually has its own method for changing the radio button, which is not a jQuery function. So that worked out pretty cool, actually seeing that. We'll go ahead and we'll test out the delete. Deletion okay, and we'll go ahead and see if the database number went down. So there it is, it's gone. Got the data counter here, 37. And we'll go ahead and we'll delete one more just to finish testing off the functionality here. And under the data counter, we have a count of 36 now. So pretty much the whole entire week went well, and I enjoyed my time working with both of these simulators because they give us some real life experiences to actually work with devices that we'll potentially be working with in our future. Thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing everyone and talking to everyone in the next course.